All right, guys, for this next portion, we're going to be talking about setting up camp, selecting a tent, and creating a bivouac site. If you're at one of our events, for instance, all our players go onto the field with everything they need. We don't allow you to leave the field at all. So they set up their bivouac sites on site. Me personally, I have a small one-man pop tent. You can get these online at some of the tactical distributors. Just Google search a one-man pop tent. This one it sets itself up. I unzip it, I throw it. It has these fiberglass rods in there that will set the tent up. You want to try to select a tent that has a waterproof tarp and has a waterproof bottom, just in case of inclement weather. All right. Selecting a site, you want to select a site where the water, if it rains, is going to run down from your camp. Nothing worse than waking up and you're floating. All right. So don't set up at the bottom of a valley or something like that. You want to set up your camp in a runoff area where if it does rain, even if you have to build a trench to do so, that water moves away from your tent. There's a lot of great tents out there. Really, you want to select it based on the environment that you're going to be going to and how long you're going to be out there. If you're going to be playing in a colder environment for a prolonged period of time, you want to select a tent that specializes in cold weather. Me personally, I always bring a tarp with me. I always find a use for it, whether it's draping over my tent to keep rain off, maybe I need to set up some shade, any of those kind of uses. This one is a military surplus one. It has bungees that already come with it. It allows you to just find attachment points, select those up. If you have carabiners, definitely want to attach those to this. Just makes it easier to find places to put it. I always camp with a pillow. I hate sleeping on the ground. Hey, if you can do it, all the power to you. Me personally, I like to be as comfortable as possible. So I got this little travel size pillow at a camping store. Just helps support the neck and you're more comfortable. In the previous section, we talked about insulating yourself from the ground. If you need to, you can use this tarp underneath your tent to help further insulate yourself from the ground. It's going to keep your tent floor from being colder than your bag itself, because that heat transfer happens. When you select a campsite, obviously you want to put it in an area where there's not going to be a lot of shooting. I know at our events we make all our players come onto the field and bring everything with them. So, hey, your tent might end up with a couple holes in it. So it behooves you to, don't go out and buy a $300 tent and bring it to a Milsim event where it might get shot. Yes, they come with patch kits, but who really wants to do that? So find the balance in between your needs and your budget. If it's expendable, then go ahead and do so. Bring that to one of our events. But maybe at a larger event, like a Milsim West event where it's 40 hours, and there's no fire zones or something like that, go ahead and spend the money.
Yo, well, on your market, get set. Can't forget to go. In case you didn't know, the flow is fat like Joe. Yo, you nigga didn't know that I'm back, man. You whack, man. I eat a rapper like a Pac-Man. I figured you bring it straight from the cellar. Varela, Packable hits the Lupinella. I swallow, make it in his eye. If he test me, you don't impress me. Yo, books kick the rest, G. One time for your mind. Hey, yo, what up? The crew bringing the ruckus, no doubt. We's the roughest dream team, reign supreme like a cutlass getting duckers. The dope, you can't touch the flow. It's me, the nigga with G, the B, double O, K, S. So say yes and bust your caliber when I pop shit and rock shit like Metallica. Sticks through the heart of them snake fake